Namaste again, everybody. It's Khomotso from a holistic education group via Octane Media. Please don't forget to subscribe. Okay, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we've got new episodes out. Anyway, this week, great news. We're going back to my faves. We're going back to Boo Baby Baby Boo Na 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 Na. So Boo Baby Baby, if you've got a child between grade 4 and grade 6, I'm going to be focusing on grades 4 to 6, term 2. So the next few episodes, as much as I'll be swapping between grades, I'll be focusing on the work that your kids missed in this whole entire term. Term, 3 months, they missed out. So we're going to be doing the catching up, how to make it fun, how to teach different grammatical concepts, literature, poetry. We're gonna go all in there with your little babies. Okay, so keep locked, subscribe, don't forget us, Holistic Octane Media. Peace be with you. Namaste. Your favorite teacher, favorite educator, the knower of English. I'm joking, but yes, we're here for our English lesson. This is for learners for grades 4 to 6 and also beyond. I'm teaching you the basics now. We're learning like basic English so that we know basic grammar so that we don't struggle going forward, you understand? So firstly, what do? Sanitize. The president told you, let's sanitize. No kissing, no hugging, just sanitizing, guys. Let's sanitize. Okay, so what are you going to need to prepare your child for this lesson? A pair of scissors. I use staplers. You can use Bostiki, whatever you want to use. We recycled the papers from last week. Yeah, we recycled those and used them this week. Recycle, guys. Always recycle. You can use many different things. Marking pen, some glue. Just be creative. Always have these things in your house. Also have some sellotape. Yeah, okay. So, the book we're working from. This is what I call the Bible. From grade 1 all the way up to final year varsity. This book will get you through English. So I'm not like advertising for people. I'm just saying I love this book. So if you can get your child this book, like never need any other book again throughout. Okay. So we're gonna start with the basics, my faves, things that I love. We're gonna start with nouns. Okay. So What is a noun? We know that a noun is the name of a place, a person, a thing, an emotion, you know. But if you can name it, noun it, you know. I'm sounding like a rapper. So, nouns, we've got common noun, proper noun, abstract noun. Okay, so what is a common noun? Common noun is the name of ordinary objects or things. Ntotse common, you see. So anything out there can be a common noun, guys. So bed, common. Chair, common. Pen, whatever. And car. Those are common nouns. So what you do with your little one is you give them these cards, right? And then you put this up. And then you let them come choose the cards that belong to the proper place. So me, I'm just showing you the cards. But don't show this to your child. Let your child take the cards and put them where they belong. So the second one we've got your proper nouns. A proper noun is the name of a person, a day, a place, or a month. So anything basically that starts with a capital letter, that's a proper noun. Proper things, you know what I'm saying? So, a name, my name, Khomozo, okay? Tabanchu is a place. Tuesday, a day. And then May is the month that we're in. So, these are proper nouns, okay? And lastly, we've got many more different types of nouns as you get older. You've got your collective nouns and everything. But for now, for these lower grades, we're going to stick to the top three, okay? So the last one here, we've got an abstract noun, okay? An abstract noun is the names of things that we cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot measure. So we cannot see, we cannot touch, we cannot measure. This is me. This is an abstract noun. So, angry. Can I touch anger? No. So, angry, happy, sad. And our favorite abstract noun of all you need is love, okay? You can't touch love, you can't see love, you can't measure love, you can't measure love, okay? Love is abstract. So, what you do is, as a parent, you write this for your kids, you put them up on your wall, or you put them up wherever you want to put up. You mix them up, you mix them up. You call on your kid. I do wish I had a kid here, but hey. You call on your kid, you give them the cards, and then they have to see, okay, 5. Bed. Here. Okay? Happy. Here. You know? And you never tell your child they're wrong. You don't say, hey, that is wrong. You say, oh, baby, do you want to try again? Okay? Do you think another one might be more suitable? What do you think? Né? Because we have to teach our children to be thinkers, to think for themselves. So the way I teach is like that. I can't just get there and give them everything. You have to let them, give them a chance to discover and give them a chance to think. So those are our nouns. And then after the break, we're coming back with the next step. Our pronoun, verbs, adverbs. We'll be going into all of that. Adjectives. These are things your child should know by the end of term 2. So like I said, we're going to review term 1 and also do some of the term 2 content so that you can do it with your child. When they come back, whenever they're coming back to school, at least they won't have that burden. It won't be too much studying. So, I'll be right back. Remember, Octane Media, subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, tell their friends to subscribe, and then tell the president to subscribe, ne? We'll be back. Holla. like now, just to review, we just finished with nouns, né? Proper nouns, common nouns, and abstract nouns. So we're gonna move on. We're still using the very same teaching strategy, né? Where we use the visuals to entice the child. The child needs to see what you're talking about because we're in a very visually stimulated society right now. All they see is screens, they watch TV, they look at their phones, they look. So make sure that all your lessons are visually stimulating. I mean, I'm still upping my game. Maybe next week you'll see millions of colors. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So, we've got a pronoun. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. Remember we said a noun can be anything, a person, a place, a thing. So what do you use to replace a noun? I can't just keep saying, Homotsa wants to leave Homotsa's house because Homotsa is tired. If Homotsa gets there, it gets tiring. So that's where the pronoun comes in, okay? So we've got he, we've got she, we've got it, and we've got the pronoun that covers everybody, they, the new pronoun that everybody should get into, okay? So we can replace, instead of saying Homotsa and her friends, we say they went somewhere. Instead of saying Kateho is tired, we say he is tired. And instead of saying Homotsa is too excited, we say she is excited. And then, like mommy, my little dog, I don't say mommy is this, mommy is that. I say mommy is around. I call her an it. I don't like that though. Don't call your dogs an it. The dog is your best friend. But an it is a thing, right? So a pronoun replaces a noun, okay? Then we've got a verb. A verb is my favorite, especially if you're energetic like me. A verb is a doing word. Anything you can do is a verb, and if you can't do it, she's no verb. I'm joking, don't talk like that. If you can't do it, it's not a verb. A verb you should be able to do. So it's very physical. For example, verb, okay? Dance, verb, I can do it. Yeah, okay, so walk, I can do it too, right? And then sing, I can't do. Terrible at that. I will not even kill your eardrums with that. I'm terrible at that. But sing, okay? So anything you can do is a verb, as a doing word. You can do it. Ne? But how do you do it? Ne? How do you run? How do you walk? How do you sing? How do you do these things? Ne? When you want to explain how or describe a verb, you use an adverb. Okay? An adverb tells us more about the verb. It gives us more information. It's fine to say that Mukhumutsi walks, ne? But how does Mukhumutsi walk? Let's choose. Maybe Mukhumutsi walks slowly. So he's walking. Then slowly. We're describing how Mukhumutsi walks. Okay? And then let's say Mukhumutsi sings or can't sing, but when she does sing, how does she sing? Loudly. So we are describing by singing, describing the verb of sing, loudly. We also have run. When we run as a verb, the verb run, how do you describe it? Quickly. So maybe you can run, that's fine, but you run quickly. That's how you describe the verb, okay? And then we've got maybe wildly. What can you do wildly? You can run wildly, you can sing wildly, you can love wildly, but whatever. Okay, love is not, it's abstract. But any verb, you can do it wildly. Be wild, be free. So most of the time you see that adverbs end with ly. Most of the time. We're not going to go deep into adverbs. I'm just going to give you the on top, what an adverb does. So when you see something end with an ly, guys, then it's describing the verb. If it's behind the verb, before the verb, it's describing the verb. Then, lastly, we have adjectives. What does an adjective do? An adjective describes nouns and pronouns. So all the names, all the he's, all the she's, You know, we love to use adjectives these days. We love to use adjectives. But let's use good adjectives, okay? So, let's say we're talking about a boy. Ne? A boy or a kholele maybe. He's clever. So what do we say? The clever boy. Meaning we're using an adjective which is a description word to describe the boy. How is this boy? He's clever. Let's describe the girl. How about that? Kagisho. How is Kagisho? Kagisho is a noun. Now let's describe the noun. She's pretty. So, the pretty girl, Kagisho is pretty. Pretty Kagisho. You know you're describing a noun. Ne? And then let's take another example of cute. I love cute. So we say the cute you, the cute baby. It's always about the cute baby. And if you're like 10 years old, you're still cute. So cute is adorable. Adorable is also an adjective, but that's too advanced. Let's use cute. Okay? And then slender mabenda. Don't call people that. Slender. Okay, you can describe anything. The slender man, the slender woman, the slender dog. Okay, but the dog is not slender, she's thin, hey? Like, dogs are supposed to be beefed. But the slender man, the slender woman, slender can describe someone. Yeah. So, what do? You can just take everything we've learned today. From the nouns, to the pronouns, the verb, the adverb, the adjectives, and then you put all of them up, and then we have our kids. You know what do? We mix it up. We mix it up. We mix it up. After you mix it up, same thing again. Tell your child, take these cards and please go and paste them under the correct label. Okay, maybe a pronoun. They, you'll take it, put it there so they know it's they, ne. That is what we're going to do. That's how you teach the basics of grammar. Please never forget this. These are the basics. These are things that you're going to need to know all your life, all the way throughout. So the more you learn about this, the better. Ne. So after the break, we're going to be doing a grammar poem. Because, a poem is something nice that your child can keep learning and learning and learning. And once they've got it in their head, whenever they're writing a test or an exam, they can always just go back to the poem so that they remember the answers. And the more, repetition is key, guys. The more a child repeats something, the more they learn about it. That's as simple. So let's be back after the break. Octane Media, the Holistic Wealth Education Group. Subscribe, notifications. Thank you. Grammar poem. I'm going to read it for you from my book, and then you guys can just read it from here. Ne? Technology is beautiful, guys. Read it from here, I read it from here. And then read it with your child, and then turn it into a song. Like, make it your family song, okay? Nouns. A common noun is just a thing. An apple, a bead, a cat, a ring. The proper noun comes into play, be it in South Africa on Tuesday or in May. Then the collective noun introduces its group, a band of musicians or performers in a troupe, excited by emotions of joy and kindness and loyalty too. The abstract noun announces its feelings are old, not new. Together they form the you, me, and us pronouns, which replace nouns with no fuss. Their relatives arrive right on the scene. Which, that, what, who, whose, they are a team. So nouns of the world form a queue. You are now the parts of the grammar crew. So guys, part of the grammar crew. Awesome! Okay, and then my last piece of advice, guys. Get the book. Also, I want to talk to you about building up your child's self-esteem. Now, from very young, your child must have a positive self-esteem. Not that your child must see themselves. Don't spoil your child. Give them a positive self-esteem. For example, when a child has a positive self-esteem and has self-confidence and a belief in his or her or their own ability to be happy and successful, he feels excited by life and is able to cope with the challenges. So, let's build them up. Let them love themselves. So I'm going to give you a few hints, how to boost up your child's self-esteem. You can tell your child that you love them at least once a day. It should be daily, guys, every 2 minutes. Tell them that you love them. Tell your child that other people also love him. Refrain from putting your children in the middle of family issues. Nah, don't say mama doesn't like you, your dad doesn't like you, your aunt doesn't like you. Don't tell that to your child. It lowers their self-esteem. Now that your child knows that there are people who don't like them, we don't need that, guys. The child needs to be surrounded by love, okay? So tell them your father loves you, your aunt loves you, whoever loves you. Even if they're not with you, they love you. Nah? Love your child unconditionally. Unconditional means you say, my baby, there's nothing you can do that will make you love you, make me love you less. I'm just going to give you those 3, 4. Provide your child with opportunities to succeed. See, I'm jumping. Provide your child with opportunities to succeed. If you can afford to take your child to a school that will enhance their natural abilities, take them there. Don't say, nah, I went to this school, it worked for me. It worked for you. Maybe it would work for your child. Nah. And then encourage your child to master new skills. Got locked down. It's been 2 months. What new skills have you learned? What new skills has your child acquired? Nah, just be there. Motivate your child. Inspire your child, guys. You don't need motivational speakers like me to come and boost up their self-esteem. No, you can do it in-house. But refrain from spoiling them. It's a thin line, eh? We don't want your child to be like overspoiled and mean to people because they think they're the best thing on the planet. But your child must love themselves enough to want to succeed, to want the best for themselves. Okay, I know they are not preaching again, but guys, don't forget to subscribe. Octane Media, YouTube. Follow us, Facebook, Octane Media, the Holistic Education Group. We're there. Homotso here. Namaste, guys. Peace be with you.